the gospel of truth in the NAG HUMMADI scriptures. The living book is revealed. 19-34-21-25. In their hearts the living book of the living was revealed, the book that was written in the Father's thought and mind, and was since the foundation of all, in his incomprehensible nature. No one had been able to take up this book, since it was ordained that the one who would take it up would be slain, and nothing could appear among those who believed in salvation unless that book had came out. For this reason, the merciful, faithful Yeshua was patient and accepted his sufferings to the point of taking up that book, since he knew that his death would be life for many. As in the case of a will that has not been opened, the fortune of the deceased owner of the house is hidden, so also in the case of all that had been hidden while the Father of all was invisible, but that issues from him from whom every realm comes. Jesus appeared, put on that book, was nailed to a tree, and published the Father's edict on the cross. Oh, what a great teaching! He humbled himself even until death. Though clothed in eternal life, he stripped off the perishable rags and clothed himself in incorruptibility, which no one can take from him. When he entered, the empty was of fear. He passed by those stripped away by forgetfulness, for he encompasses knowledge and perfection, and he proclaims what is in the heart. Text missing. He teaches those who will learn, and those who will learn are the living, who are inscribed in the book of the living. They learn about themselves, receiving instruction from the Father, returning to him, since the perfection of all is in the Father. All must go up to him. When all have received knowledge, they received what is theirs and draw it to themselves. For those who are ignorant are in need, and their need is great, because they need what would make them perfect, since the perfection of all is in the Father. All must go up to him and receive what is theirs. He inscribed these things first, having prepared them to be given to those who come from him. The Father utters the name of people who know. Those whose names he knew at the beginning were called at the end. As it is with every person who has knowledge, such names the Father has uttered. One whose name has not been spoken is ignorant, for how could a person hear if the person's name had not been pronounced? Whoever remains ignorant until the end is a creature of forgetfulness, and will perish with it. Otherwise, why do these wretches have no name? Why no voice? So whoever has knowledge is from above. If called, that person hears, replies, turns to the one who is calling, and goes up to him. He knows how he is called. That person has knowledge, and does the will of him who called. That person wishes to please him, finds rest, and has the appropriate name. Those who have knowledge in this way know where they come from and where they are going. They know as one who, having become intoxicated, has turned from his drunkenness, and having come to his senses, has gotten control of himself. He has brought many back from error. He went before them to the places from which they had turned when they followed error, because of the depth of him who surrounds every place, though nothing surrounds him. Indeed, It is amazing that they were in the Father without knowing him, and that they could leave on their own, since they were not able to contemplate or know the one in whom they were. For if his will had not come from him, he revealed it as knowledge, that it is in harmony with the expression of his will. That is knowledge of the living book, which he revealed to the eternal realms at the end, as his letters has shown, that they are not merely vowels or consonants, so that one may read them and think them devoid of meaning. Rather, they are letters of truth, that they speak and know themselves. Each letter is a perfect truth, like a perfect book. They speak and know themselves. Each letter is a perfect truth, like a perfect book. For they are letters written in unity, written by the Father for the eternal realms, so that by means of his letters they might come to know the Father. Much love, family.